This is when we rise to welcome His Imperial Majesty, Apostle Dr. Engineer Safo.
Frawa, Yadra Jagata Church, Mr. Frawa, Ademra Jagata Church, Ademra Jagata Church, Mr. Frawa, Ademra Jagata Church, Mr. Frawa, Ademra
I could hear his voices whispering in between Euphrates and Tigris, the ancient Mesopotamia, where his journey to the west of Africa began. He, the great one who knows the source of fire, the unfolding flames of Obiana, for he's the only one who commands the rainbow as his birthright. All history shall tell of this fearless warrior who never forgot his destiny as the star of Africa. He's known by many names: Safo, the hunter; Kwadwo, the warrior of the black people; Magra, the father of all sultans. But the name he chose for himself.
Welcome to Africa, the land of the ancient kings, where the sun always shines and the earth sings. A continent rich in culture and diversity, a land of great beauty and history.
From the savannah to the rainforest, Africa is a home for different forms of life and landscape, each one unique, a tapestry of sound and color, so majestic.
But our legends could not live long, for posterity to see us strong.
Africa, lost in our journey, searching for a pathway to greatness, a path that is not blurry. For so long we wandered, seeking for a way to rise above the struggle and have our own say.
But all our roads seem to meet a dead end, and our dreams of greatness seem to bend to the wills of others under the weight of history, leaving us trapped, victims of our own mystery.
For too long, individualism festered, holding back the progress of this grand adventure. People focus on their aims and ambitions, ignoring greater goods, ignoring traditions.
And then one day a new diviner appeared. He told us of a vision of hope and mercy to be revered. He spoke of a world where black people could thrive, where their dreams could be realized, a safe sea where they could dive.
He called for unity. He called for strength in numbers. He called for action and a new era to be fostered. And as the people listened and heard his words, they found a new hope, a new path, a new purpose.
And so they followed this diviner, this leader of change, and together they marched towards a brighter a range of possibility, of a future of their own design where Africans could flourish, where they could shine.
And as they walked, they felt a sense of pride, a feeling of belonging, a sense of a place inside, a world where they were equal and free. Africa finally able to be.
Oh, able to be all that they were meant to be, thanks to the guidance of this diviner, this visionary, who showed them the way and gave them a voice. And so Africa can finally rejoice. And so here is to Africa, the land of kings, where the sun always shines and the earth sings.
A continent of greatness, strength and pride. Africa, where our dreams reside.
Welcome to the new era. Thank you.
Kantanka Ghana Tech Expo 2022 Jumedie no Efriasie Brana Beshe Abodie Munyansa Pejumedia Edimu Akotene Pa Ewe Bibimem. The Kantanka Ghana Tech Expo 2022 is officially open. Experience Africa's biggest technology exhibition.
Yes, for the place, it's a very big place, and you know the decoration, the arrangement, everything. The place is a really nice place, and I love it.
Oh, I think they're very friendly. Like in fact, people were even fighting just to come and see or just to come and feel what was going on in our cave.
Mekatron was an eye-opening event because you will not really see this kind of thing happening in Ghana. Yes, most everyone has heard, oh, Ghana is actually fostering STEM education. But as to the type of STEM education that is necessary for, the business industry, I think it's not up to that level. Yes, we can't be doing. We can't be letting our students focus solely on robotics competition than to be able to bring out their innovative ideas to the public to see who can actually help them to actually, build it up. Yes, mostly what I see about the STEM education in Ghana is we are just training people solely for robotics competition, which I don't think is the best thing to do.
In percentile, I would say 85.
It was really successful because Oye BB for the first time, I did the and having that output, so with me, science and so now I declined like really good.
Before we were starting, I had no idea in machine learning AI, but my love for robotics and getting to know more things, that pushed me to learn AI machine learning in less than 3 weeks. Sleepless nights. I was learning it blindly because my mind was, we are behind time, we need to do all this thing before the Tech Expo actually starts.
Say ye pe ye mianhwe ukasa wi a enuni ukasa wi a enuni ukasa wi a enuni ne ye man Ghana amaye Ghana krabehwe de mi hwe ni.
At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the founder of the Kristo Asafo Church of Ghana, Emeritus,
Africa's own African star, Professor, Apostle, Doctor, Engineer, Kwadwo Safo. Oh, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. Nananum yet to chum way, Shimuha, yet you muye pa. Oshambo, Safu, Penny Beshe, now near Shamosuda, Expo 2022, Ampaya, Evida, Seota, Safan Sembokesia, Intetiamu, and my Emeritus Professor, Apostle Dr. Engineer Nakasa, Kwadwo Safo. Those were highlights from version 1.0 of the Kantanka Ghana Tech Expo produced last year. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the biggest innovation festival in Africa 2022? If you are, once again, we are glad to have you here. Thank you for joining us for the Kantanka Ghana Tech Expo 2022. For the next part of our big show, we need to introduce a gentleman who takes over today, helming affairs on behalf of Emeritus, Professor Kristo Asafo, for this particular event. Professor Joshua Danso Owusu-Setre is a former Vice Dean of the University of Cape Coast and also that technical university. He is a Professor of Agricultural Engineering with rich experience in university management and leadership. He has also conducted extensive research into deficit irrigation, water-saving irrigation, crop water requirements under a changing climate, and water control for crop production. A very deserving fit for the Kantanka Ghana Tech Expo 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, please, let's welcome the chairman for this year's expo, Professor Joshua Danso Owusu-Setre. Applause, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I thought I would hear a response. Thank you. Apostle, Professor, Emeritus, Kwadwo Safo, Nana Kwadwo Safo Akofena, MPs present, members of the diplomatic corps, if any is present, Nanum, I believe there's a whole list of dignitaries, and it becomes impossible to go through that tall list. So let me acknowledge everyone present and say that all protocol is duly acknowledged. I am honored to be invited to chair Kantanka Ghana Tech Expo 2022. This is a ceremony that allows inventors, and in generally, everyone who has a brilliant idea that has been translated into a product, an opportunity to showcase that product. All across the continent of Africa, I believe, people are invited to come over to exhibit their innovative product. And I think this is excellent. It allows for a cross-fertilization of ideas. When inventors come together, they have an opportunity to talk one to another so that they can pick new ideas to improve upon their products. All of this has been possible because of Apostle Safo's desire to see this continent transform. Deɛ meka ane sɛ saa expo yi ɛma kwan ma obi biara ɔwɔ adwen bi a adwenpɛ bi a wɔtumi ayɛ biribi ɛbɛtumi aba na n'adeɛ no a wayɛ no ɔbɛda no adi. Na ne nyinaa is possible. Ɛsiane sɛ Apostle Safo Kantanka, he has a mind of transforming the African continent. He desires to see the African a much better individual on the global stage. And as a theme for this event states, the transformation is a Sayana Orisheno. It should be through science, technology, and religion. And there is no doubt that at this stage of our continent's development, this is what we need to do. We are a very religious continent. We need to use religion for transformation. We fall short in science and technology. It is Apostles' desire that we will pick up in the areas of science and technology and use that for the transformation of Africa. And I think we need to applaud him. I'm apostle. There are many national events. We have beauty pageants. We have Ghana trade shows. But there is nothing as important as this. Nothing that we do is as important as this. An opportunity for scientists, for technologists, for inventors to come together. This is the work of government. But one man has taken it upon himself to organize such an event. Apostle, once again, we applaud you. It is an opportunity to harness our strength and use our strength, the strengths we harness, to transform the continent. Once again, Apostle, well done. This is a great initiative. This promises to be more exciting, more interactive, and more educational than the previous one. I do accept humbly to chair this occasion, and I require that you all support to make it a memorable one. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Professor Joshua Danso Secretary, the former Vice Dean of the University of Cape Coast Technical University. We also like to acknowledge the various protocols present here. Professor Charles Otumbo. Let us acknowledge Professor Charles Otumbo, a rep for the Vice Chancellor, Technical University. We also like to acknowledge Professor Dr. Vladimir Chidanso, Dean of the Ghana Armed Forces. Also present, Major General William Omane Ajikum, retired. Professor Boateng Ajima, rep of the UG Vice Chancellor, Provost. We also like to acknowledge Dr. Michael Ba, a lecturer at the Kwame Nkrumah University, Department of Herbal Medicine. Also present, Olivia Poma, Principal, Holy Family Nursing Training. Thank you very much for coming.
Also here, ladies and gentlemen, are DCFO James Osweje, Director, Rural Fires, Ghana National Fire Service. Oh, you're on Sememano. Dr. John Frimpong Suaha, Senior Tutor, Okafu Hall, University of Ghana. Dr. Kwekwo Asante, Senior Tutor, Okafu Hall, University of Ghana. Dr. S. Kuo, Head of Department of Dance, University of Ghana. Dr. Safo, Professor, University of Ghana. General Du Amafo, and 3 other guests, Office of the President. Let's give them a round of applause. Also well represented here are members of the National Security, Ajimai Bismarck and Eric Latte. Professor Benjamin Nyako is a scientist at the Ghana Atomic Energy. Dr. Solomon Jan Ansa is from the Ministry of Food and Agric. COP F.E. Doku, Police Head, Quarters. DCOP Gariba, Accra Regional Commander. COP Edward Tabri, Director General, ICT. Chief Superintendent Albert Menu, and Yan District Commander, Professor Owusu Setre, our chairman. Let's give it up again for him. A penny for a buyer, just a dosso, yet Mugina must say, Nasana, you better what your oversono. If I send more Emma, many dedicate attack autosumido, but you must say trouble. Madam Didi Warbeck and so a former Municipal Director of Education, Gas Central, Joseph Nitaki Adams, Principal of Tema Mission Technical, Ruta Jinin, and so a Principal, New Century Technical Institute, Dansoman. Kristo Asafo Mission of Ghana, sorry, my Aisha Oha, and another energy tree Aisha. Sabri, at the energy, Saboti energy, other saw Emeritus Professor, the Duma Pemu. Nayabe, it was so my papa, the Sentino, Nanu the same air woho, getting some more Ebeshia Abenache Boache, not the Apostles Welcome, Abre Creation. Oh, what's the one is that? Opera or the Emeritus, the Papa says from all Ella.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I remember last year, I was here to welcome you all on behalf of Emeritus Dr. Professor Engineer Apostle Kwadwo Safo, when I made a statement that even though I'm here on his behalf, but believe you me, I can't wear his shoes. It's too big for me and very hot. So I'll be hovering around. And it's no different from today. I think today it's a yard way back from the shoes, and I'll be hovering around the shoes. Emeritus Professor Dr. Engineer Safo Nyamekese, thank you so much. God bless you for believing in me. Mr. Chairman, our dear Speaker, Professor Elsie Kaufman, Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, Nananom, Nime, Name, academia, invited dignitaries, the clergy, our friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. The bell of awakening cannot resonate at any better time than now. In a time of our planet where prayer cannot contribute any significant coefficient in the development equation than the knowledge and understanding of how things work, where global geopolitical and economic bullying has gained legal and ethical normalization, all because these economic powers have what it takes to manufacture anything using raw materials and their scientific technological advancement. This is the gap between our world and their world, a scientific and technological gap. You can imagine the share of Ghana and La Côte d'Ivoire share of the global cocoa market value. Amidst just a handful, not to talk of our nearly 2 decades of discovering oil that earns us a peanut. Amidst increasing fuel prices as a result of our lack of technological know-how, it is the right time to re-echo the very same words I have repeatedly tried to plant in the minds of Africans for over 42 years now. There is nothing worthier than self-employment. The African have an indwelling potential that puts us at a position to possess what it takes to develop ourselves indigenously. And we can do this if we believe in the can-do spirit and take the right step to Africans' emancipation from mental slavery and destitution. Wake up, my people. My reason for what I've been doing over the past years is to teach the black man that our skin may be black, but our minds are not black. For with great fortitude, we shall definitely emancipate ourselves no matter how long it takes us. This begins with the emancipation of the mind, the enlightenment of the black man, and the acceptance of science and technology as the right tool toward our own emancipation. I believe this is the primordial cause that will put our continent as a I believe this is the primordial cause that will put our continent at a pedestal of greater possibilities. It is by this that I call to unite our continent a unity that will bring our God-given potential towards together for Africans' development, a unity that will foster a civilization that no man has ever witnessed on our planet Earth. This, as I have always emphasized, is my mission on Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, it is on this note that I seize the opportunity to welcome you all to this year's Kantanka Ghana Tech Expo. I am very pleased to see you all gathered here today, and I thank you all for honoring my invitation. I really appreciate your presence. I'm grateful to you all for making it a point out of your busy schedule to honor my invitation. This is my dream. This is our dream, our African dream, our pride to make Africa great again. Mesdamoiselles, and so, thank you all once again. Welcome, Memamunina Akwaba. On behalf of Emeritus Professor Dr. Engineer Apostle Safo Kantanka, once again, I welcome you all. I go by the name Abinache Boache, Emeritus Neniwakosia Bakope. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you. That was Abinache Boache speaking on behalf of the founder of the Kristo Asafo Church of Ghana, Emeritus Professor Apostle Dr. Safo. Papa, get our say, so my papa. At this moment, Professor Danso Owusu Setre, Vice Chancellor at the University of Cape Coast Technical University. Ono anene obetnetwem amaya ohwe entutie mesra moda se otio se didi kan no bibi nti wetime antia ye fansemo I say efata ema ye chairman I le otna say ama nedumedi opinfo Danso Owusu Setre, Vice Chancellor, University of Cape Coast Technical University. Oh, there's someone
Adie na mede ma adibifo eso na wo ana wonye huntu.
From 2021, the exhibition, as we all know, shall be branded the Kantanka Ghana Tech Expo. It will be open for all inventors across the continent who are interested in the use of technology to solve Africa's challenges.
Madam Wase, some about the fear about
tunataka kuambia ulimwengu. Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu.
It's back, it's bigger, it's better. It's the Kantanka Ghana Tech Expo 2022, Ghana's biggest tech innovation platform. Come witness the latest machines and research discoveries from innovators in Ghana and across the continent. The Kristo Asafo of Ghana opens its doors once again. Join us on the theme, Uniting Africa to Restore African Ingenuity through Science, Technology and Religion. Date, Thursday 22nd December to Friday 23rd December 2022 at the Apostle Safo School of Arts and Sciences in Awoshi, 12 p.m. each day. Your sensational quiz mistress, Elsie Eva Kaufman, will be there as well. Gate is free. Don't miss it.